Hey there, and welcome to Scaling Up Your Impact, the podcast where we help therapists grow their skills, confidence, and impact. At Scaling Up, we're passionate about offering free content and support because we believe in the incredible work that therapists are doing in the world. Hi, I'm Kelly Smyth-Dent, the founder of Scaling Up, and in today's episode, it's just me, sharing thoughtful insights from our team and our amazing community of therapists. But before we get started, please be sure to sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Each week, we'll send you the latest podcast episodes along with related workbooks, tools, and tips to help you put your ideas into practice. You can subscribe either at scalingupemdr.com or you can find the link in our show notes. It's free and designed to support your growth. We're so glad that you're here. Let's dive in. Hi there, and welcome to Scaling Up Your Impact, the podcast for trauma-informed therapists who want to grow their skills, confidence, and reach without burning out. I'm Kelly Smyth-Dent, the founder of Scaling Up, and today we are diving into a topic that sits at the intersection of clinical skill, community care, and systemic change. Healing trauma in service members, veterans, and military families, and how EMDR therapy is playing a powerful role in that transformation. Whether you're already using EMDR or just getting trained or simply curious about how to better support military-connected clients, this episode is for you. So let's start with the bigger picture. We know that military service, while honorable and courageous, can come with serious psychological costs. Veterans and active duty personnel experience trauma at rates far exceeding the general population. And this trauma doesn't just appear when someone returns home. In fact, for many, that's when it intensifies. We're talking about post-traumatic stress, military sexual trauma, moral injury, traumatic grief, and chronic stress from deployments, reassignments, or reintegration into civilian life. These challenges don't exist in a vacuum. They ripple out to impact spouses, children, and entire family systems. And yet, many veterans and their families face major barriers to accessing mental health support. These could be long wait lists in the VA system, mistrust of traditional therapy, financial limitations or insurance gaps, a stigma around seeking help in the first place. So what happens? Trauma festers, relationships strain, substance use rises, and suicidality increases. This is a population with urgent needs, and we as clinicians have a profound opportunity to show up differently. That's where EMDR therapy comes in. And that's why this Arizona-based initiative that we're going to tell you about is so important. So if you've been in the trauma world for a while, you've likely heard about EMDR, or maybe you're already using it in your practice. But let's slow down and really talk about what makes EMDR different. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing is not just another modality. It's a structured, research-backed approach to trauma therapy that allows clients to access, reprocess, and resolve disturbing memories without needing to talk about them in detail session after session. And that matters, especially with military clients. Many veterans don't want to rehash their experiences verbally. They may feel shame, guilt, or fear that sharing their trauma will burden others or be misunderstood. EMDR offers them a path to healing that honors their boundaries while still going deep and having transformative work. From the clinician side, here's why EMDR is so powerful. It provides a clear protocol to follow, which increases confidence, especially with complex trauma. It works more efficiently than many traditional talk therapies. We're often seeing faster symptom relief. And it's adaptable, whether you're working with combat trauma, childhood abuse, grief, or dissociation. For military-connected clients, EMDR can help reduce flashbacks, nightmares, hypervigilance, and emotional numbness. But more importantly, it restores a sense of agency. It reconnects them to their lives, their relationships, and their sense of meaning. And let's not forget, when a veteran heals, the ripple effect on their partner, children, and community is enormous. So this brings us to one of the most exciting things we've been a part of here at Scaling Up, our fully funded EMDR Basic Training program in Arizona. Thanks to a generous grant from the Arizona Department of Veterans Services, we've been able to offer comprehensive EMDRIA-approved basic trainings for free to over 400 mental health professionals who are licensed in Arizona and working with veterans, active duty personnel, or military families. And we're not just talking about a training that checks the box. This is a robust program that includes live, interactive introduction delivered virtually, so it's accessible statewide, 10 hours of group consultation led by experienced facilitators working with military folks, a trauma-informed learning environment where questions are welcomed and lived experience is honored, optional follow-up support through our community, the Scaling Up Collective. We also offer scholarships, payment plans, and group discounts across other trainings outside of this Arizona training that we offer because we believe deeply that cost should never be the barrier that keeps a good therapist from becoming a great one. This program isn't just about helping clinicians, it's about building a trauma-informed workforce across the state of Arizona and the world. It's ensuring that no veteran or military slips through the cracks because their therapist didn't have the right tools. So, who exactly is this training for? Maybe you're already seeing veterans in your private practice but haven't had formal EMDR training. Maybe you're working in a community mental health setting, a school, a shelter, or a VA adjacent organization. Maybe you're a military spouse, a veteran yourself, or someone who feels deeply connected to this work on a personal level. You don't need to be working exclusively with military populations to benefit from this training. Trauma is trauma, and EMDR equips you to show up for it with structure, flexibility, and confidence. This training will give you the clinical foundation to safely begin EMDR and the community to grow your skills as you go. And for the clients that you serve, this can be life-changing, sometimes even life-saving. So if you're a licensed or pre-licensed therapist in Arizona working with veterans or military families, we'd love for you to be a part of this movement and opportunity. Visit scalingupemdr.com to learn more and apply. Space is limited, but the impact you'll make with this training is unlimited. If you're tuning in from outside of Arizona, don't worry. We've got more free content, trainings, and resources coming your way. Subscribe to our podcast and stay connected at scalingupemdr.com. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being a part of this movement to scale up your impact one client, one training, one healing conversation at a time. We'll see you next time.